Love, laughter, and realness is all
God, here he
God damn.
We know the name of the podcast, Love, Laughter, and Realness. We don't need all that. Let's get to it.
What's good, good people? What's good?
Good morning, hello, good afternoon.
Why you keep saying good morning? I'm super confused.
I mean, somebody might listen to this in the afternoon, in the morning.
But they in Germany somewhere?
I mean, they may wake up the next morning. You never know.
But go off our time.
Okay, good afternoon.
Yeah, good say good afternoon.
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
About that.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you. Jesus Christ, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling well. How are you?
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Okay.
Go ahead. Ladies first.
I'm Jen.
Jen, what's your real name? No, what? Somebody said, I remember somebody said, can't go by Big Homie. I ain't saying no names, but yeah. Go ahead.
Jen.
Wow. Well, I'm still Big Homie.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm still Big Homie.
That's fine. That's what we rocking with.
Yeah, Big Homie. Jen, Big Homie. But how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Feeling good.
How are you?
I'm blessed, you know. Old mighty man of God.
Oh,
blessed.
Yes, mighty man of God.
Yes.
I like that. I like that.
Thank you. How you what you getting into today?
I'm gonna run out and do some grocery shopping and come back in the house.
What are you picking up? I hope some dinner for tonight.
I guess. Yeah, you didn't make the list like I asked you to.
Because I'm not going.
Definitely going.
I think you should make the list. No, for real.
No.
You make the list.
No.
Why would I make the list? I'm not going.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you to get like little Debbie cakes and all.
So
that.
if I come back in there with something you don't want to eat, it's gonna be an issue. So you're going.
So that's
you're
why I
driving.
just said, I'm not driving. I'm not going.
Okay.
All right. So get that through your mind.
I'm gonna take a picture of us together later in the grocery store and post it so that people can see that you actually went.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going for real.
Okay.
All jokes aside, what's for dinner tonight?
I have no idea. We'll think about that after we do this.
Don't think about it while you walking down the aisles while I'm in the bed watching Summer League. That's 100% not going.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I just want to be clear on that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Because I don't want no issues after this.
We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see what happens next. All right, come on, talk to me. What we got going on
today? Today we are talking about expectations. I know y'all been watching and seeing. You can't help but see it's all over your timeline, your algorithm. Keke Palmer, Jonah Hill, You a Mother. We talking about expectations because clearly expectations weren't talked about between her and her child's father.
But just a little backstory, just in case for those who you sleeping on a rock, doesn't have social media, whatever's going on. So Usher has this big residency out in Vegas. You know, it does this concert, and you know, Keke went out the house, you know, with a see-through joint, ass this all out, showing all her goods, lusting over Usher. I mean, like, just hugging on them and. And they had one flick where she was just like when he was taking the shirt off, she's just like
looking amazed.
Close your mouth.
Oh.
Close your mouth. But no, look. So the boyfriend apparently got on the internet. You're a mother.
Yeah.
What you doing out here? You
right.
Get me?
Right.
Don't have no problem with what his plan was, but he shouldn't have put it on social media.
It should have
addressed his woman behind closed doors. Yeah,
correct.
Privately.
Correct.
Jonah Hill laid out these boundaries about his current girlfriend. He's like, I don't know. I think these are boundaries. It's about respect. If you don't want to put up with it, you can do you.
Right.
Cool. But we brought up these two situations that happened over the weekend. Because it goes on to what we was talking about topics, expectations,
right?
Like in a relationship. You get me? So it's two types of expectations.
Right.
Run them down for me, please.
The first part of the expectations that we based off of us and how we feel would be like the expectations when you're showing interest in somebody and you starting to date them. You lay out your expectations. We had that conversation off the break. As soon as we started texting each other.
Did we?
We did. I asked you, what was your expectations of dating? Are you looking to just have sex? Are you dating to be married or be in a long-term relationship? What are your expectations?
I told you I just wanted to hit them cheeks. I told you I just wanted to. Didn't I tell you that?
No.
I
You
did.
did not. You did not.
What I say then?
You was like, eventually I'm looking to date for a long-term relationship. That's what you said. That's what you said. But we had that conversation off the break, right?
Off the break, yeah.
Right. So when we named those things, were they achievable?
Yeah.
Did we meet each other's expectations?
Yeah. What did you say? Because I know I had to reverse and be like, "What's your expectation?" You asked me, and I was like, "What's your expectation?" Remind me. You know.
I was looking to date to be in a relationship.
Really?
Absolutely.
Got you. So
Absolutely.
you was ready at that point.
I definitely was.
Okay. All right. High five.
Okay, thank you.
Down low.
Mhm.
Hey, way.
Mhm.
Good day. Come on, let's rock out. Come on. No. I like that though.
Okay.
I like that.
Indeed.
So we both were on the same page. So
Yeah.
that's the first part of the expectation.
Correct.
Being on the same page.
Correct.
Because it wouldn't work out. If I'm saying I just want the cheeks,
Mhm.
and you saying I'm looking
For a
for
relationship, I have to go.
why have to go? Why not just say I know how to play him? I know that he doesn't want anything. Keep him on the roster. Women don't act like y'all be having these rosters. Don't. What you mean correct? What rosters you have?
I don't have none.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
why?
You saying women? We speaking in general. Okay. No, I mean, for just perfect example, like Jonah Hill, he said he had to leave.
Yeah,
you know, he named his expectation because this is something he wants that she doesn't. Me saying that I'm dating to be in a relationship and you just want to have sex, I have to leave because I don't just want to have sex. I want to date to be in a relationship. So I'm going to leave you where you are and go pursue somebody else who wants the same thing and have the same expectations as I do.
But from a man perspective, if you was telling me, switch the role.
Mm-hmm.
If you was telling me, no, I'm just looking. I mean, I know I'm looking for a relationship. I wouldn't put you on my roster. Keep you there. You know.
You think you would keep me?
Fun buns. Yeah.
No.
Fun buns.
You think you would? You think you would?
Well, I would though.
But I wouldn't stay.
Because I know how to play. You want to stay? No. I'm reversing the roles. I want a relationship. You want sex? Yeah.
I wouldn't keep you on my roster if you want a relationship, because then you're gonna start catching feelings and feeling.
I ain't gonna start catching feelings because we already set the bar. We already know what
you don't
the
know.
standards
Once I put this on you, you want to stay.
Come on, god damn. You be like, she fun buns. Fun buns. That's it. That's all we living in. That's fun buns. So I would know how to proceed with this situation. You don't want anything, so why would I emotionally pour into you? Mentally pour into you? Why? Why would I invest my emotions? You get what I mean? Why?
I hear you, but at the end of the day, you don't know how those emotions and things might change. Not to say that I'm going to change.
Sex ain't going to change that.
I didn't say that sex was.
No, but you said this. I put this on.
That was a joke
about that. That is not going to change. You got it. Country.
Okay.
No. Okay. But expectations, they are important. So people, what we are saying is, expectations are important from the beginning.
Correct.
Ask the person, what are your expectations? What are you looking for when you're meeting someone?
Correct.
Because if your mindset is, I want a relationship, or if your mind is, I want sex, figure out, go find a person who has the same mindset. That's the first part of building.
Correct.
That's the first part of building.
Correct.
You have to find someone with the same mindset. You get me?
Agreed.
Correct?
Agreed. Correct.
Right or wrong, yes or no, true or false?
Right, true, yes.
Oh, you kept up with it. Down low, you just too slow on that one. All right, come on. All right.
I'm not defaulting for that no more. The second part, expectations. Once you dated this person, you show interest, y'all gone out on dates, y'all have had the conversation of, I'm ready to commit to you. Do you have another expectation about what it looks like to be in a committed relationship with me?
Absolutely. But this is my idea of, so I'm gonna ask you a question now. I answered your question.
Okay.
I'm asking you a question now. So at what point do you have that second part of expectation? At what point? Because to me, I think it's 4 components of love when getting to know someone. I'm just gonna say getting to know someone. I think it's friendship. That friendship, getting to know each other.
Right.
I think it's dating, but dating comes with 1A, 1B. So 1A is dating, but you still have your friends, whatever. The 1B is exclusive dating.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Just you and I.
Let's see if we can do the relationship. So the third part will be the relationship.
Committed. Solely between you and I.
So fourth part will be marriage.
Okay.
You get me? So I think, man and woman or whoever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. 2
souls coming together. I think those are 4 components with a 1A and 1B with the date. So my question back to you is, what point do we have that expectation talk? It's not in the friendship phase, right?
No.
Dating phase 1A or 1B. It has to be 1A or 1B before we get to a relationship. We have to have those expectation talks.
I would say 1B. Once
1B,
we say
exclusive dating.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Because there's no third parties, nobody else. Now we're making a commitment to say it's just you and I. I'm only gonna be with you. I want to only be with you. Now we need to have this big expectation conversation about what it looks like to be exclusively with me.
Got you. Because I'm not going to jump into a relationship if our expectations don't meet. You get what I mean? For example, I'm saying, hey, I ain't with the male friends. And this example, I don't do the male. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Your male friends, I don't woo woo. But you saying, oh, nah, I've been knowing these guys for woo woo amount of years. Woo woo. I'm not letting them go. I'm not going to jump into this next phase of things, the relationships, if I know our expectations don't meet.
Okay.
So that's why we telling people, have those conversations. Stop building with someone who's not on the same page as you. You get me? You're trying to read a book together, but you're on page 5, I'm on page 128.
Yeah.
How?
Right.
But we standing together with this book in our hand, and I'm trying to read this page, and you all the way over here on this page. How we gonna read the book together? So it's key. People need to understand, have those expectations talk. But that's why we brought up the 2 examples earlier.
Right.
Definitely wasn't an expectation talk, because it was expectation talk. Unless Kiki was just like,
I'm gonna do what
fuck him, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's different. But you could tell it wasn't an expectation talk, because if it was an expectation talk, it'd been like he was surprised. You tell Twitter finger he got on it. Whoa, your mom, babe. You get me? You could tell they didn't have that talk of, hey, for me as a man, I'm not comfortable with my woman showing, this, showing the ass, breast, woo woo. That's why she was at that concert like that, thinking in her mind wasn't a problem with that. You get me? Men got to get out this thing of, a woman should know right from wrong or what she needs to do. Because I thought that at one time. Jesus, I thought that. That, man, I shouldn't have to tell a woman what's. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But you have to have those talks. So you won't be up there off the, she and your girl in Vegas. Yeah. Well, I see her like this. You get what I mean?
That won't be having these public disputes.
It eliminate all of the confusion, because if you put everything on the table up front, you don't have to worry about the public dispute. You don't have to worry about why she doing this, unless he or she is just saying, man, I don't care about this relationship. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's different. Yeah. Exit stage left. You gotta go. You get me?
Did we have that big expectation conversation? The second part. We know we told y'all we had the first one, yes. Did we have the second one? In the beginning. Did we have the second expectation of what it looks like to be with
in
each
the beginning?
Other?
Yeah.
No.
In the beginning, okay. In the beginning of what? Saying that we're officially together, or in the beginning, that's what I'm saying. In the beginning of what?
So before we even said we was officially together, we was together, right on.
Okay, yeah.
And it was just you and I. I wasn't saying nobody else. She wasn't saying nobody else.
Got you. That was the exclusively dating part.
We did not have that conversation.
We didn't have it.
Yeah. Okay. And do you think that we should have had it?
Should have.
100%
100% should have had it.
But we just recently had it.
Just recently, y'all. I'm gonna say
recently.
We just recently had it.
Maybe about 2 or 3 nights ago.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 nights ago. Like a very good conversation. We really put the phones down, TVs off. We took, I want to say, an hour or so to really sit down and talk. And it wasn't even in person. It was over the phone. It was over the phone, because we was like, all right, let's get this out the way. I was gonna say in person, but she was a little antsy, like, nah, we doing this now. So I said, all right, bet. We just on the phone. I said, all right, let's hash everything out. I told Jen, everything. Because the key with these expectations, so you can't leave anything out. You're not going to address everything, because things happen. Right. So get that too. That's the key. Things happen. So
and people grow and change.
Yeah, people grow and change. So the person change. So it's gonna be some change in the relationship, but we try to like all the major things, like what's the appropriate time to be out, like, you know what I mean? Is it the male friends? Is it female friends? We address every single thing, because those things are important when you're trying to build with someone. So it won't be nothing Layla in the background, because I'm like, look, Jen, I told you this up front. You get me? She tells me everything up front. And even if moving forward, something comes up, like something came up the next day, she was like, well, look, we forgot to talk about this. And we talked about that. We talked about financially expectations, you know, living together. Is that a 50-50 thing? Is that a 100-0 thing? You have to put everything on the table, because also it gives the person a choice of if this what they want to do. Like I tell you,
Right.
If something Jen would have said and I've been like, I can't fade it, and she wasn't ready to compromise, or vice versa, I wasn't ready to compromise or something, she had the right to leave, I had the right to be like, we can't do this. You get me?
Yeah.
But y'all have to have these conversations.
It's vital.
It's vital. It's key, and it's important to have these conversations, uncomfortable, whatever. You get me? And I bring up.
Go ahead.
I mean, coach.
Go ahead.
I bring up this one example. I told you about, you know, my female best friend. You know, I asked her how she felt about it. What did you say?
I said I don't like it because I don't know her. I don't know her. I'm cool with it as long as it doesn't start to present an issue. Once it starts presenting an issue, she has to go.
Yeah.
Point blank period. I don't know her. I haven't been around her. I never met her. I don't know. So no, I'm not comfortable with it until, you know, something happens.
But you see, the key in that is, and I looked at you because I was like, when she was telling me she was uncomfortable, and I was just saying, so all right, so what's the end goal with this? You get what I mean? Like, because it's like, what do you want me to do with that feeling? Because you're telling me I'm not comfortable with it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, are you telling me to drop the best friend? Or, you get what I mean? But she said, no. I'm saying if lines are crossed to where as though she can't trust the situation no more, cool, I'm done with it.
But I also asked, this is a part of having a conversation too. What do y'all relationship look like? What does y'all best friend relationship look like? Do y'all go out? Do y'all often do y'all talk? Like sometimes things like that get swept under the rug when you're focusing on have the conversation. You have to name those little things.
You have to.
So I can know how to move. And I'm a person, I'm big on clarity. I always asking y'all questions all the time. What does that look like? How is this? How's that? Because I need to know and understand. I ask him, what does y'all relationship look like? Do y'all go out? Do y'all hang out? Do you over our house? Like, I need to know these things.
Yeah. And I explain, I 100% explain to Jen, you know, what it looks like, the ins and outs of it. It ain't one of those things, you know, where I wouldn't hide anything from her. You know, she could come around if, you know, we ever get to that point. It's not one of those things I'm not hiding because it's never been one of those things. You get me? It's just never been one of those things. So we had that conversation. That's why I had to give y'all just an example of, you know, one of the topics we touched on. You get me? Some things will get uncomfortable, but you have to have uncomfortable conversation with the person you are dealing with. So it makes no relationship is easy. It'll make it easy because we know what we expect from each other.
Correct.
You get me? Jen said, hey, I want you staying out after 1 o'clock. You know what I have to do? I have to respect that. You get me? I don't care if somebody feels though, oh man, you know what I mean? Let your girl run this, or woo, woo, woo. However the situation may be.
1 o'clock is the time.
Hey, 1 o'clock is the time. You get me? You shouldn't be out past a certain time, you know. Like, what's out?
But what works for you is what works for you. And if that's an expectation conversation that you have, that you should have, y'all time is y'all time. Our time is our time.
Yeah, so if you comfortable with your girl or man out 4 or 5 in the morning, that's on y'all. That's what you guys are comfortable with. So you can't sit there and say, oh, well, I allow my girl or man to stay out this point in time. So no, don't work like that. Because this is what we are comfortable with. You get me? Us. That's why this is our solid foundation that we're building. Simple. You get me?
Also, when you're having these conversations, think about, like, are they achievable? Are they attainable? Meaning, financial, for example. We've had a conversation about sharing bank accounts. Eventually, later down the line, once we marry, whatever the case may be, will we share bank accounts? That is a conversation that needs to be had. But thinking about that, is it attainable? Is it achievable? What I'm asking for? And then if my partner if he feel like it is not attainable or not achievable, let's come back to the drawing board, re-talk about it, and figure things out so we can align together. Because
financial is a key in relationships. It's like a top 3 thing. As far as what breaks relationships down, it's definitely a top 3 thing.
Right.
So that's key. So we talked about that. Like, how would that look?
And I feel like that's something that's a revolving door too, because that may change.
Yeah, you can
That
lose
may
your.
change.
You far as what? You lose your job.
Correct.
One of us will lose a job.
Right.
But yeah,
I
it's-
would work for a few something,
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Anything
Anything happen. Yeah. Health issues
Right,
allow you
right.
to be, you know, take you out for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a good thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's that we had that, you know, that
Mhm.
talk. What did we say? Do we want to share that? Hold on. Do are we sharing that?
We not.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
We ain't sharing that, guys.
We not. We not.
But no, just back to those things of what's key, you know, like with expectations.
Correct.
I'm trying to tell you, stop building with people if you don't have any expectations behind your foundation. Why do people? Then I ain't gonna say why, because I know this is the first relationship where I've done it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking about the approach. The expectations came in after a lot of dumb had to happen in previous relationships, but in this relationship, we tackle things early from jump. I'm trying to tell you,
We talk a lot.
from jump.
Yeah.
Like literally, you know,
Yeah.
when we was like, you know, can I take you out and da 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 da.
Yeah.
It was literally, and we should have talked about this on the first. Yeah, but it was literally, you know, I'm playing with her. Can I take you out? And you
I bust
literally
out
was like,
laughing.
yeah, you bust out laughing.
Yeah.
You laughed me out. You terrible, actually. That was actually terrible. You bust out laughing, but also the next thing was, nigga, what's your expectation? Like, what you want from me? Like,
That immediately came out.
it did. It immediately came out. I swear to God, she really was like, "Nigga, what you want?
Yeah.
I know what I want. Well, what do you want?"
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate that because you made me be like, okay, maybe I could have been lying, you know, hitting the sheet.
We're not gonna go in there, but I do think you lied a little bit about it.
No, how?
Oh, you did.
How?
So you said you was dating to be in a relationship,
Yes.
but when we talk later
but it should
on,
be a but. It should just been yes and that's it. But
it was a but
proceed.
though.
Proceed.
And this was talked about in the first episode because of where you was still at mentally
Mhm.
in your past.
Okay.
So that's why I feel like it wasn't truthful all the way. Well, not truthful. You omitted. You omitted information.
Omitted
You did.
information.
You omitted information. You
Nigga,
left out some.
shit.
You left out information in the beginning. Yes, you did. You left out information that you later told me at the co-worker house.
Because I'm not gonna put everything on the line when I
Right.
don't know you. That's allowing people to be in your business.
But I wasn't trying to get in your business.
I don't know that.
I
I don't
was-
know you. Know you. You get what I mean? Like
That's
I know
fine.
you now. I don't know your intentions. I don't know your mindset. I
So
don't
just
know-
agree that you omitted something.
No, okay.
Yes,
okay,
you did.
Okay, all right. You have to.
Yeah.
When first getting to know someone, talk about what you need to. Are we on the same page?
What you want that person to know. That's basically.
Yeah.
I'm only telling you what I want you to know.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
sit right here and say you told me everything.
I didn't.
Exactly.
I
So
didn't. I'm
admit
not
that
saying
you omitted information.
Agreed.
All right then.
But I don't have a see how I
Yeah.
didn't have a problem with
But you
it.
try to put the squeeze on me like
Cause you just
I'm
say.
just the only one omitting information. Yeah.
Oh, see, look, if tit for tat was a person,
Yeah, call me Tech.
yes,
Yeah, you know the vibe.
Mr. Tat at that,
Yeah,
in
Mr.
all
Tat.
caps.
So when we start off now on this to be, y'all already know this big homie, aka Leon, aka Mr. Tech.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. We all love it.
But no, seriously, y'all, just like that is the biggest takeaway from this. Please have these conversations. By no means are we perfect at all. But again, we work on it. We talk about it. We name these things. And we just want everybody that's in a relationship with your partner to have experienced the same thing that we have experienced because it's been beneficial to us, right?
It has. We still going strong. We, not to say, like you said, like it's not perfect.
Right.
We go through things.
Right.
You get me? But we have to name
Mm-hmm.
the 4 things.
Mm-hmm.
Name. We gonna share the 4 things that shape our relationship. You get me?
Yeah.
Do you remember? Communication.
Yeah.
When we say communication, it's clear communication. Y'all don't understand?
Yeah.
Clear communication. Don't sugarcoat shit.
Yeah, we definitely know.
Clear communication. Like I said, it's those harsh conversations,
that will get
uncomfortable conversations that have to happen. That's what clear communications look like, though. Loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
Loyalty. But loyalty, communication, loyalty, honesty, and respect.
Mm-hmm.
You get me?
Yeah.
Communication, we broke communication down.
Yeah.
Loyalty. We won't have no loyalty towards each other.
Yeah.
what we doing here?
And loyalty for me shows up the most when he not around. You see what I'm saying? Well, when I'm not around him. That is loyalty for me.
Give me some.
That is loyalty. How I'm respecting, which falls under that category. How I'm respecting him and how I'm letting others around, affect the loyalty. I'm not going to allow nobody to be sitting around talking about him in any type of way. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to do something when you're not around that I wouldn't do when you are around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's a part of loyalty for me.
Ooh, I like that though. That loyalty even when I'm not around.
Yeah.
You get me? So if I'm somewhere, we always without saying, don't let no man separate what we create.
No
man or one man.
Yep.
Give me separate what we create. You know what I mean? Can't no woman get my number. Can't no woman follow me on IG. You get what I mean? It's just those things that helps loyalty. Loyalty is loyalty.
Right.
We have to be loyal to each other at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
You get me?
Mm-hmm.
What was the third? The third one was honesty,
Mm-hmm.
which falls under we can't lie to each other. We can't not lie to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That is big, big, big. And once you start lying to your partner, it's a thing you have to keep it up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to keep up. Like
Who feels like that?
I'm gonna give you an example. Jen been lying to me for a brick that Jen is 39% white.
Oh my God.
But she's been telling me she's 100% black woman. She listen.
It's 12.5.
It's not 12.5. It's 39.5%. I looked it up.
It's 12.5.
So she's been lying to me. See, that's part of what I'm talking about. That's a good example. Don't lie to me.
That's not.
You don't lie to me.
You made them own them.
You damn near half white.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's cool.
Honesty. Back to the key point. Honesty.
Yeah, honesty.
Honesty.
Don't try to cut me off.
Because you tripping.
Hey, I'm trying to cut me off because I pulled your car.
And it's Caucasian. It's not white.
Oh, Caucasian then. You're 39.5% Caucasian.
12.5.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, I tell him that I don't like it. And he still continues to do
it.
it.
I still did it. Yeah, okay.
So I'm telling you now, on air.
On air.
Stop
Live,
calling me that.
on video.
On all that. Stop calling me that.
Or what?
Because I'm 12.5.
Or what? I'm out. What mob am I out?
You
The
know
or
I don't
what
care about that
mob?
mob.
Yeah, I'm out the or what
I
mob.
don't care about that mob.
Yeah.
I could care less about that mob.
I'm from the show me state.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm from the show me state.
That don't have nothing to do with me.
The show me state is Missouri, right? I think it is.
I don't know.
Show me state.
Not
Yeah, but
telling you.
I'm from the show me state.
And that's good
Yeah,
that
so
you are.
show me.
I'm glad that you feel that you
Yeah,
are.
I feel. Yes, I do.
Because the last I heard, you was trying to be Southeast finest. I don't
I'm
know.
still from the show me state and the Southeast Beast. Yeah, I'm from the show me states and the Southeast Beast.
Anyway, moving forward.
No, what's the third one was respect.
Yeah, the fourth one.
Yeah, fourth. My bad. I apologize. Fourth,
Cool.
respect.
Yeah.
Have to respect each other.
Yeah. Perfect example. We got into when I say we got into an argument, I just want to give y'all a quick background of it. Leon does not argue with me. He's very quiet, mild mannered. He's not like that just with me, but in life, period. He will say what he has to say. 100% will say what he has to say. But he won't yell it. He won't scream it. The same tone that he's talking in without excitement of a Cowboys game is the same tone that he's having a discussion with me in. I am, however, and opposites attract. I am the arguer. I am elevating my voice. I am yelling. Sometimes I am cursing. But most of all, I am what, babe? Crying.
Yeah, she's so emotional.
Only for you and Jern.
So emotional.
I don't get emotional with everybody else. So.
You don't. She
I
just.
don't. So during that, when I say argument, Leon is not arguing. It is me. During that argument, we respect each other. I have been in past relationships where my partner didn't respect me. He calling me names in the middle of the argument, and I'm calling him names, or we're saying things to hurt each other on purpose. That is something.
Where you at?
We don't
You
know.
gonna have to see me.
We don't know. That is something that you and I don't do.
Yeah.
We respect each other 100%. And I bring up the argument part because emotions do get high at times. You're passionate about something, or you've been caught in something, or whatever the case may be. That's what, to me, where respect shows up the most at. The most at, because I don't ever want to say something to you that's going to hurt your feelings or make you think twice about how I really feel about you. You see what I'm saying? Because some people are like, oh, you had that on the back of your mind the whole time. That's how you really feel. And that's not. So I do want to take a moment to applaud us for being respectful to each other, even during our hardest times.
We need the soundboard joint to be like that.
Yeah.
Clap on his own.
Yeah, we need that.
A little bit. But no. I applaud you, for bringing that up and and letting the world, getting another glimpse
Yeah.
inside of our.
Not too much.
Not too much though, Mike. We told y'all not too much, but
Yeah.
give them a little glimpse.
Yeah,
Give them
yeah.
just a little glimpse.
And just we want to be relatable, you know.
Yeah.
We want to be relatable. We don't want nobody to be like, oh, they think they perfect. We're not. Like literally, like we said, we go through things. I'm like, I just named an argument more so on me than it is on him. Like that's with anybody. I want somebody to be like, dang, they right. I just went through this. Literally, like the Keke Palmer thing. We were talking about this topic before that happened.
Before all this happened, we was working on this expectation topic for a good little week or so.
Yeah, almost 2 weeks.
Yeah,
honestly.
like 2 weeks. Then all the Keke Palmer thing happened over the weekend. The Jonah Hill thing happened over the weekend, and it just made sense for this topic.
Relatable.
Yeah,
Relatable.
So I'm gonna tell Jonah Hill and his girlfriend, if y'all listening, probably not, but yeah.
No, you never know.
You never know
You
what.
never
If you like got some contact with them, get this to them. Keke and what's the boyfriend name?
I don't know.
Darius. It was like Darius. Keke, Darius, Jonah Hill, anonymous girlfriend. Have those expectations talk. It's not too late.
Right.
Do you think it's too late?
No, it's never too late.
Not too late. Have to like repair the relationship, rebuild it, restore the issues, go on from there. Have an expectation talk, because if Keke, let me just use Keke for example. Keke used one of our four components, respect, with the expectation talk. Usher thing don't happen.
Correct.
You get what I mean? That Usher situation don't happen because she respects him. You get me?
Yeah.
Too much to be going out there putting on a show lusting for another man. You get me?
Yeah.
Also, our first one was communication. If they'd had communication,
They wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, wouldn't. You get me? So yeah, those are our four components. With that expectation talk, still not saying your relationship will be perfect.
Right.
But it's going to take a lot of the obstacles to be, your obstacle or journey won't be as difficult.
The unnecessary drama.
It's just unnecessary. A lot of unnecessary stuff.
I hate it. Every time we go through something, like, I don't feel like it. Like, I don't. Physically, I don't feel like it. Mentally, I don't feel like it.
It takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot out of you, I understand.
It does. I just have the conversation so you won't feel like that.
Have the conversation. That's how I'm going to leave it off. I'm going to let Jen close us out. Do what you do. You
Again, we can't push more. Have the conversation. Have the conversation. Have the conversation. Because, time back to what I always say, the healthiest relationships require the most work. That work is being, example today, having those difficult conversations with the expectations.
You got your closing.
That was my closing, babe. It was.
Oh, wow.
It was. That didn't work.
No, I didn't know your script.
It's not a script. It's real.
I know it's
the
real,
healthiest relationships require the most work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
You're not listening.
No, I like that. You know, stuff was fun. I like that though.
Okay, I know.
Give me some. Up top.
I'm not putting
yeah, we
those
just
two.
ain't doing. All right, we done. Tell them where they can find us.
Google Podcasts,
Google Podcasts,
Spotify, iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio,
Amazon Music for sure.
Amazon Music. So you know that's the Alexa joint, right?
Yeah.
Like Alexa, play love, laughter, and realness. I was about to forget.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was.
What you right saying?
I was putting a comma between each word.
Oh.
So I was like love, comma,
grammar,
laughter, comma, and realness.
Period.
Yeah, period.
Hey.
Hey, come on.
Okay, grammar. One time for the
Let
grammar.
me rock out. Yeah, let me rock out.
I like
YouTube.
That.
Some YouTube
Yes,
page.
we have a YouTube channel.
The first full episode will be uploaded this week for the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The first full episode.
Yeah.
So subscribe, like, share, all those good things.
Yeah.
What's the page?
Love, laughter, realness.
Okay.
Love, laughter, realness. Make sure y'all go to YouTube, click on it. Go to Instagram, click on it. Go to all these places we named. On this week, too, we just want to let y'all know to be on the lookout. We will be doing question and answer live on Instagram about expectations.
Question and answer. Yeah. So share the page.
Yeah.
Share the YouTube page. Like, share,
subscribe,
comment, subscribe. Do all those good things on the YouTube page. the
Instagram
Instagram page. Same thing. Yeah, same thing. We need full engagement. You know, we're going to always spit the real to y'all. So, yeah, bang with us. You get me?
Until next time.
Until next time.
Peace.
No, there ain't no peace. It's good day. Man, why you?
It's always peace for me.
Yours is peace.
It's
all right,
good day
go
for
ahead. Go ahead.
Until next.
No. All right.
Until next time. Peace.
And I say, good day. We out.